And welcome to Cards Plus. We're joined by the 5-time Gold Glover, the 3-time All-Star, Andy Van Slyke. Right off the bat, Jack Flaherty, you faced a young Dwight Gooden. What about Jack and the comparison?
Well, when you look at the first 2 years, Frank, Flaherty's a 500 pitcher, 19 and 19, 3.20 ERA. Dwight Gooden, 41 and 13 with a 2.0 ERA. So Jack's not there yet, but based on his second half, he's at elite pitching maybe in the last 40 years as far as right-hand pitching goes.
And what about longevity with Jack?
I think it's going to be there. You know, players are going to take care of themselves much better than they did 30 years ago. Nutrition, off-season, it's all there for them to have long careers.
Why is he special on the hill?
Command, number one. He's got command, and he's got 3 pitches to get you out, and it doesn't matter what the count is. And I think most of his growth in the second half, there's a connection between him and the catcher. And when they got connected, and everybody knows how good of a game that Yachty can call.
It wasn't a full year, and they play a different position. Any similarities between Tommy Edman now and Willie McGee when he came up in '82?
I would say, well, no, because Willie, had such an impact over the course of his season. But having said that, it's really been 2 seasons for the Cardinals. It's before the All-Star break and after the All-Star break. And when he showed up, they've been 20 games over 500. And he is, to me, he's not the best player on the team, but he's the best fundamental on the play. He doesn't do anything wrong.
What would you do moving forward at third base with Edman and Matt Carpenter?
I think you got to play Edmonds at somewhere every night, whether it's third base, right field, it doesn't, second base. He has to be in the lineup. He's had that much of an impact. And you can see it. I mean, the guys have responded the way he's played. Fundamentally, they've played better in the second half because of him. They've actually followed him, a lot like we did when Vince Coleman showed up in 1985.
What's your biggest concern heading into the postseason right now?
I would say consistency with the offense. There are times when they just aren't there. You can't rely strictly on home runs. You need to put hits together. They have not done that very well, and they also have been, I think, maybe the worst team in baseball, driving in runs at third base with less than 2 outs.
Prediction for the series?
I like the Cardinals. I think, what happened in the second half is going to carry on through this postseason with Atlanta. On paper, Atlanta's not a bad bet, though.